recording. Hello everyone, welcome to the video. This is No Man's Sky. Look what you made me do, RaYRoD. That's right guys, this is going to be a review on RaYRoD's mod. So let's go ahead and jump into it guys. I gotta turn that music down, but so what is RaYRoD's mod? You can find it on nexusmods.com, and let's go ahead and go into the video. So what is RaYRoD's Overhaul and why did he make his mod? So I'm going to go ahead and quote him directly guys so you can get a better understanding of what it is, what it does. First of all, I want to say that this, well, let's start with a quote. First of all, I want to say that this isn't a thing where I just grabbed a ton of people's mods and slammed them into a pack. I made 99% of everything in here from scratch, with the exception of a few shader mods by my friend LO2K, with permission of course, and HG's original files, which we wouldn't be able to mod without of course. Think of it like this: I spent countless hours making things since the beginning of Pathfinder unto this day, and I've simply archived my personal mods folder setup and then decided to share it with you. And he continues going on by saying, quote, the core purpose of No Man's Sky, RaYRoD's Overhaul, is to provide this community with a game overhaul made by my own hands, with the intention to enhance your No Man's Sky experience by adding diversity, re-enabled pre-release features, even more beautiful visual aesthetics, subtle plus major gameplay changes, shader fixes, additional optional cheat engine features, alongside various other optional features that can be added into your mods directory. There is, he's going to go on to continue saying, quote, there is also a mirror download link that redirects you to my Google Drive cloud archive that I update every now and then. In here you will be able to find things such as core mod removal hotfixes, plus user recommended changes, beta mods that I upload there before pushing out, certain mods that are normally in the compressed archive, and potentially other things that I haven't thought of adding yet. So basically that's the basic overview. If you go to nexusmods.com, you will also see a very detailed listing of what his mod does, but I'm going to go over some of the new features. So it says here, new features. There are now 110 additional biomes alongside the original No Man's Sky biomes that still exist. The second feature, there is now a portable habitable base on the go. This allows players to create bases anywhere they please. This can be found in the text section of the base building menu. What the? Okay, so that's cool. There, number 3, the third new feature. I'm gonna go ahead and jump inside my little ship here, guys. Following this little preview, I'm going to be showing you some of the in-game content that I experienced after installing the new mod. So here we go, guys. We left off with number 3. There are now buildable portals. This also can be found in the text section of the base building menu. Feature number 4. The highest underwater tech upgrade now gives you unlimited oxygen underwater to increase exploration incentive, while the other 2 lower upgrades don't give you. Okay, so, and then feature number 5. The highest stamina upgrade allows you to run forever, quotation, to increase exploration incentive, while the other 2 lower ones do not. And that's basically a quick look at the first 5 new features that he added in. There's still like a long list of other stuff that is also in the mod that I'm not really going to go into, guys, because I want to show you what I experienced after I installed the game. But one thing, the major thing that I noticed is that some of the flora, which is like plants and vegetation, some of them have like stripes and stuff that were not in the game before. So like I said, you know, there's a lot of other stuff, big list of stuff. That was mainly one of the main features. Also, one of the other features that I noticed right away when I jumped into the game is the running. So you can run just a little bit faster, and there's a few other features related to the running and the jetpack and the extra stamina to run a little bit longer, etc., etc. So what I'm going to do right now, guys, is I'm going to cut this part of the video and I'm going to jump into some of the actual gameplay. And so this, let me give you a little precursor to what was going on in my personal life as I was playing the game of this new RaYRoD's mod. Now, see, here's the thing about RaYRoD's mod. Okay, so it came out quite a while back. I never had that, I never used the mod because I played for a little while and then I stopped playing completely because, you know, there was just so many things going on with the game that I felt like, well, you know, maybe I should just wait for them to finish doing what they were gonna do to the game. You know, come back after, you know, take a little break, come back after they add some updates in and see how the game is then. And like, but the thing that I missed that I kind of regret is that there was a lot of good mods that came out on Nexus Mods that made the game better, even though there were some flaws, and the game was still in its infancy. In a way such as it was a little bit repetitive, for example, a lot of players were just complaining that, well, you know, it seems like all I'm doing is just mining to go to another planet, and I'm spending most of my time mining, and then you just, you know, get the resources, go to another planet. And people felt like it was a little bit repetitive, like, you know, okay, so what does this game have to offer? You know, is there anything else that we can do that will make the game a little bit more exciting and playable? So anyway, these mods came out, and one of those mods was RaYRoD's mod, RaYRoD's Overhaul. It came out right around Pathfinder, and I never really had the opportunity to use that mod. So now I'm coming back after being out of the game for such a long time, and when I came back into the game and I seen all these mods, my mind was just blown away. And it was not only the mods, but it was the updates that they installed into the game to make it what a lot of people think the game should have been when it first came out. But, you know, like I said, it's a big kudos. It's a win-win situation for Sean Murray, Hello Games, and the players, because Sean Murray did not give up on the game. He didn't just take the money and run. He actually came back and said, you know what? You know, we said that we were going to deliver a good game, and we're going to hold our word. You know, maybe we released the game a little bit too early, where it didn't have all the stuff that we said it was going to have. So, you know what? You know, we're not going to add any DLCs or charge you extra or anything like that. We're going to work even harder to make updates to the game to make it what gamers expected it to be when it first came out. So a big kudos to Sean Murray and Hello Games for sticking with it, working hard to make a great game even better for all of us, which is very, very awesome. And definitely a shout out to all those modders out there on nexusmods.com and other websites that they devote much of their time, you know, when they come home after work or when they're coming home after school, and they devote hours upon hours upon hours of great mods like these so that we can enjoy the game even better and play the game our way so that we get a little bit more enjoyment out of the game. And I will tell you one thing, this planet has some pretty awesome little creatures. So guys, I'm going to go ahead and cut it short here, guys, and I'm going to go into the live, unedited footage of what happened on, which was basically about maybe 4 or 5 hours ago, on September 7th, 2017. As I was inside the game, I had my, you know, I wasn't playing single player, I had my internet connection on, I had my mic on, but I didn't expect for all these things to happen. So I'm gonna go ahead and leave it at that, guys. And you guys will see what happened while I was in the game. Like I said, I'm not going to edit any of it, although I will admit I am sick right now. My voice and my mind and my body is just pretty much in a very bad state right now. But I started recording, and yeah, I did have the sound a little bit too high on the game, but you could hear me a little bit. But you guys are going to be simply amazed about what I experienced in the game, and I wanted to share those moments with you. Yeah, you know, I could edit this next clip, this next video. It's going to be long, but I wanted to keep it all whole so you guys can see everything that I experienced when I was playing the game not too long ago. I hope you guys enjoy it. I know it's going to be a little bit long, but if you do, just persevere. Or I can also, what I'm going to do is when I upload the video, I'm going to go put some timestamps on there so you guys can jump right to the good parts. That way, you know, you can skip all that boring stuff if you want to. I know a lot of you don't like to watch all that stuff that leads up to it. You know, sometimes it can be very boring. Some people just like to see everything happen as it led up to whatever was going to happen. So that's why, the reason why I'm going to leave it unedited for all of you to enjoy the good parts and the bad parts. Thank you for watching, guys, and check this out.
YouTube can capture voice chat on Steam, but we created a monument here. So this monument commemorates the historic meaning of, I don't know how to say his name, but it starts with a G, and Silver 6170 on 9/7/2017 at 3:41 a.m. Shout out to you. And yeah, I'm currently doing the, I think I can scan that creature. Oop, I already did. But yeah, I was actually going to just do some inventory cargo pods, but I'm also capturing all this. There appears to be a large amount of flora and fauna to be scanned here too, which is pretty awesome. And you can also find me on Discord chat for the Galactic Hub project. A lot of people on No Man's Sky playing PS4 and playing PC tend to chat from time to time and whatnot, plan events and everything. Detected. Yeah, so it looks like we have audio. Let me check my Twitch stream to see if we have audio here.
Radiation protection stabilizing.
I think we have enough fuel for takeoff. Takeoff successful, and all we have to do is head straight to the drop pod. Yeah, we got our drop pod right there. And it looks like it's pretty near. So we should be able to get our max. Ooh. we got a new critter.
Units received.
Has a long first name, last name mine, and it's a mature, gender prime, temperate, timid, and we also have some plutonium here, which is actually a plus. There's a lot of critters here. Right now I do currently have one modifier for my tool to increase my scanning amount received. I do see the drop pod, we're going to be heading to that now. And it looks like the new mod that's been updated for RaYRoD, which you can find on nexusmods.com, has been updated as of September 6th, which was yesterday, and it looks like it appears to be working, which is always a plus, because this is actually a pretty nice mod. I have not experienced any bugs except for when I did first log in. I was in my ship, but my ship was not landed, but I was in the space station, and I actually had to use No Man's Connect to, and that fixed the problem. I didn't have to take any files out and load the game and then put them back in and do a save and all that. Although there is another, they do have a fix that appears to work if you're having trouble. If you do decide to use the RaYRoD mod, the author is very responsive to issues and errors that users report on the website. So all you have to do is, if you're having any issues, check the comments section, and he will, if you have any issues, just send him put a little comment there, and he should get to you very rapidly. A lot of people have reported that he's been very responsive in reporting and responding to issues concerning the mod. So now we have another save down on our ship, and we're going to lay down another, prepare for another drop pod. Right now we currently have in our exosuit 30 slots, so we only have to go up to 48. I believe it goes up to 48, so we have to do 18 more drop pods. Let me see how the stream is doing here. And right now, my voice does sound a little bit weird because I do have a cold, so I am working through that. And let me see if I can do anything to make it sound better with the voice. So let's see if we can get this going. Follower out there. Thank you for the follow. Let me see if I can turn on my handy dandy Okay, so oh yeah, there. Excuse me. So I have my headset. I can turn the slide off. Let's see. I have a lighter in here. Get these plugged in. Let's see here. All right. So we got this plugged in. Hopefully my iPad will help me. It sounds like it's still okay. Okay, we got a pretty good audio going. Oh, I see a birds. Flying creatures. That creature has a purple head and a green body. Ha ha ha. Look at that display. Okay, so we gotta do a drop pod. There we go. So we got another drop pod set up. Getting our signal booster going. Okay, so exosuit now available. Okay, so that's one drop pod done, and there's another one 6 minutes away. And what we gotta do is get rid of that one.
Radiation protection stabilizing.
Another thing that I did notice is that there's a lot of videos that people that were playing PS4, they were trying to help people regarding the drop pods and finding other starships. And what they found was that on the PS4, I think it's the right, if you click on the right while you're in your ship, they added in this new feature where when you're flying around, it will target ships that you can acquire that are on the ground. Whoa, that's a pretty big creature there. Oh, we got him. Wow, that's a big one there. So now we got another drop pod here. And I noticed that when I played around with it, I didn't know which button to push to initiate the scan. And if you push the number 3 button while you're flying low to the ground over a planet, if there's any ships that are nearby that you can acquire, it will target that ship, and you'll be able to find it. Okay, so I gotta go up. Oh, it's not gonna be this one. Nope. So I got this one. No, it's not gonna get it. Okay. Oh, we got another creature here. Oh, I already got that one scared.
Radiation protection stabilizing.
Okay, see you later, Mr. G, dude. I'm gonna be taking off now. It was nice meeting you. Pretty cool, and I look forward to seeing you again. I'm gonna be heading to another area now. So we're gonna be going to. Oh, they got a guy here called RaYRoD. So we're gonna be going to these coordinates. And we're off. We're teleporting to our next area, guys. I am so excited to be playing No Man's Sky again, Atlas Rises. A lot of recent changes to the game. There was one base that I did find, I believe. So I think that they did a hotfix to fix the base sharing. And it appears that it might be, I guess they disabled it so they can do some hot fixes. And it appears to be working, but I think I did find one base, but the person that I teleported to, they moved their base, which makes sense because a lot of people are moving to the new hub. I forget the name of it. It's like the something starts with an S, void. And my base is currently way far away from the new hub, but that's okay. The new hub is in a green, not green, but most of the planets that you can establish are yellow, which is actually pretty cool. So it's telling me to return to my base. And this is actually a pretty good planet here. Yeah, I see RaYRoD. That is pretty close. I didn't even know if he was still here. So he's actually online. I don't know if this is the guy that made the mod for RaYRoD or not, but I don't know if he can hear me. But I think I'm going to go and try to create a monument and see if he's awake. Let's see if he's still pretty close. Looks like he's moving away from me. I may not be able to create a... Yeah, he's moving pretty quick. I may or may not be able to create a monument here. I'm not sure if he can hear me. curious. Curious to might be able to create a environment here. Yeah, I think this is the first time that I actually got to try the RaYRoD mod, to where it would be working before they did another update, so it's actually pretty cool to be playing the new mod. I'm not sure if he might be in the bathroom or something. Yeah, he might be AFK. So we'll give it a few minutes. I wonder if I bring up my friends tab instead. I wonder if that would actually do anything. And according to the chat, it says it's, I wonder if I can add him as a friend. RaYRoD. I don't know if I can add him as a friend. Okay, so I'm able to chat in the chat room with, right now I'm chatting with the guy named Guizin. I don't know how to add, I'm gonna see if I can try to add RaYRoD as a friend. Let me see if I can figure it out. That says here. I wonder if I can add a friend. View friends. It says here. I wonder if I can add a friend. Group RoboCraft. It says here RaYRoD. I hope that'll work. Mash. Nope, that's not working. I'm gonna check my character. Okay, so I'm not dying. I don't know if I can add him as a friend. Okay, so he's busy. Let me see if we can add. I don't remember how to add people as friends. Friends list. Yeah, I don't know how. View opens, view players, recent games. Okay, so I don't know. I'm gonna head back to my ship. Let's see. Where did I put my ship? There it is. See you later, Rob. Look, I got hostile. Yep, hostile critter. Yeah, he's running after me.
Temperature levels stabilizing.
Okay, we are teleporting out. Okay, so there's another guy here. This guy's in clear. And we have to go. I wanted to figure out how to add somebody to the room, but that's okay. Yeah, so we actually got to meet our first mod maker. I'm very excited about that. And I'm guessing that he was probably testing his new mod. Oh, we're in our medium area. Weather unstable, resources medium, fauna occasional, flora copious, sentinels relaxed. The temperature is okay. We have, but we do have some radiation here. It is not every day that you run into a mod maker, guys. So that's actually the first time that I've ever ran into a mod maker of any mod inside of a game. Most of the time, I was the first, well, one of the most recent games that I played. But, you know, you wouldn't be able to meet a mod maker, which was Skyrim, because it's single player. Although they did make eventually make a mod for multiplayer, but I don't know if they have it working good. But
Technology recharged.
okay, so now we got enough for a launch. And we're going to be heading to our next pod site on the journey to maximize our inventory exosuit capacity. Weather unstable, resources medium, fauna occasional, flora copious, sentinels relaxed.
Units received.
So whenever I do the sprint run, I seem to be running a little bit fast forward.
Units received.
That is a large. What was that?
Units received.
Okay, you know, yeah, we did get our last slot. Okay, so now we should have 33 slots. So, oh, it's getting dark now. So we're doing good on time, guys. I'm going to be doing recording for another 30 minutes, right about. And I will continue doing the live stream itself for about another hour or so. I'm going to try to get our exosuit maxed out during this session. It's going to be one of my goals. So we did get this one complete. Let's go ahead and save this and get back to our ship. However, we are going to need some plutonium. I don't know if there's any plutonium on this planet. There's little to no plutonium on this planet. Whoa, what is that? Whatever it is, it's already been scanned. Alright, not that one. got some plutonium down here, but our toxicity levels are going down quick.
Radiation protection falling.
I'm not really that interested in thanium right now. I try to focus on plutonium. Looks like I may need
Radiation
to.
protection stabilizing.
If I can't get any plutonium, I may need to go to another planet or a space station to get some more plutonium. Okay, so now we are in the space station, and we don't have any bullets, so we're good. Go ahead and try to see if we can get some plutonium and iron for our journey. Let's see, we have quite a few spaces here. Okay, so we got quite a few spaces. I'm gonna buy one stack of the iron and one stack of plutonium. And some resonators if we can. We will buy them and resell them, make a little bit of money. Yep, we got dynamic resonators here. We got 13. I wonder if, and I don't think these stack. Oh, yeah, they do stack. They stack by fives. Each one sells for 30K. Let's see if he has any. Yep, he has some plutonium. I think I can get stacks of 500 now. And we also want to get iron. This guy does not have any iron. We have 6 inventory spaces available. Doesn't really seem too busy on this in this system. I have to go to another space station. No iron. Oh, looks like we're out of luck. We're buying resonators for, let's see what the, we can toggle the buy and sell with W. Yep. Okay, there's some. Oop, I don't have a resonator. Resonator.